Hey, it's Michelle from MBD Studio. Well, Adobe just came out with two new game-changing AI tools for their Firefly Image Editor. One of them is Precision Flow. The other one is AI Markup. I'm going to be going over AI Markup in depth here and take a look at my other video for Precision Flow. AI Markup is pretty amazing. You can do multiple edits on one prompt and you can target your edits. The other thing you can do is choose from a color picker or enter a hex value for color changes. All right, let's get into it. First up, to get to the Firefly Image Editor, just go to firefly.adobe.com and click on Edit an Image. First, get into the editor, you want to either upload an image or choose something from your generation history. Then choose Markup from the navigation on the left side. Next, you'll notice that there are three buttons, one for text, one for brush, and one for region. So these are the different ways that you can make selections in your image. You can only use Nano Banana 2 or Nano Pro. I'm going to quickly go over these tools and then we'll go into each one in depth. With text, you can target any area of your image and then give it prompt instructions. Targeting is super helpful when there's duplicate objects, like these two people wearing sunglasses. With the brush tool, you can select your brush size and just paint on the area that you want to target and enter your prompt below. You don't have to be super precise, you're just targeting an area. Next, the region tool. This tool can be helpful for targeting larger areas of your image. Now notice we did these all at once, instead of doing multiple prompts to make different edits. This is a time saver. We changed his helmet color, took off her sunglasses, and took off the other woman's hat, and did it all at once. Now, I wanted something like this next part for a long time. You can actually pick a color when making color changes. So just target an area of your image and type in what color you'd like it to be, and then choose a color from the color picker. The text targeting tool does a really good job of targeting and selecting objects. In this next example, I wanted to see how well it could target and select the wings separated out from the pig to make color change. And look at the detail. Look at how well it selected the wings. That would have taken me forever. So I've got this image of this car and I want to use Markup to change the hue of all the purple colors to oranges and reds and yellows. I'll start by targeting the car. Notice as soon as I type in a color, it comes up with this color palette. Now you can choose one of these colors or you can hit this button and this brings up another color picker where you can also enter in your hex color. So I'm making multiple color adjustments in this image. At the same time, I'm going to ask it to change the aspect ratio. So it's going to change the aspect ratio at the same time as making all these adjustments. And here's my result. One thing I wanted to point out is there's a difference between asking it to change the hue of the car or change the color of the car. So if you do hue, it will change all the colors of the car, including the lights, to an orange hue. Whereas if you just say change the car colors, it just changes the car itself and not the lights. Pretty amazing to make different color changes to different parts of the image all in one prompt. Don't you hate it when you find the perfect stock image for your concept, but it's got the wrong background color? I'm going to use Markup to change the background to a brown color. Here I'm just typing in the hex color for my brand and hitting OK. Amazing! This is going to save me so much time. One thing to note, it seems that Nano Banana Pro seems to be better than Nano Banana 2 at making specific color changes. So I have this image and I want to add a woman walking down this path, but I want her at a specific size. So not in the front here, but kind of in the back. So I'm going to use the brush tool to draw in the area roughly that I want the woman walking down the path. So this is a great way to target specific areas of your image, adding the exact size and place that you want your change to happen. So I've got this beautiful image, but what if we wanted to just add a car going around this bend? Well, I can use Markup and use the brush tool and draw roughly the area that I want the car in. And there's our car driving down the road. So I could see using this a lot to add objects at a specific size. With the region tool, you can get rid of unwanted objects in your image, or make color changes to large areas. In this example, instead of adding a specific color, I asked it to make it the same color as the couch. This is the type of change that will save me hours. I can't get enough of AI Markup. Its set of tools are genius, saving me what would otherwise be hours of time making edits to my images. Stay tuned for my next video where I'll take a deep dive on the other Firefly editing tool added, Precision Flow.